Awards? Question mark?
What did you say?
I
Yeah,
asked
so
you
to
to be
speak.
muted.
Why
Hello,
was your live stream? Oh,
hello, everyone out there in Impulse Land. So we just had a little mini before All Stars premieres tomorrow. Now, let me just say that the winner and entering the winner's circle for T-Quester, congratulations, Luisito. Now, besides that, we always do a mini before the premiere of Impulse just to get things going, just to get into it, just to get into the groove and to get ready. Now, with that being said, it is always a little bit of fun to promo games. First and foremost, obviously, I'm going to give my shout out to JMC Reality. As always, please go follow along. As always, JMC Reality always creating those new games, re-innovating and doing all the fun minis. There's a date coming up, September 4th. Make sure you tune into JMC or BBL on YouTube, Big Brother Live, in other words, to watch the game of Versus presented by Impulse, JMC Reality, and the one, the only Big Brother Live. Finally, we are going to give the shout out of the night to Red Reality. As always, Vinny has been by my side no matter what through all of my orgs. And also, one last shout out coming to this YouTube channel very, very soon. A new game that opens new doors. And a little bit of reverse. Backwards Big Brother will premiere next month on the 24th. Make sure you tune in and find out what Backwards Big Brother really is all about. Finally, tomorrow night you can tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out who the 21 All-Stars coming back, to see who the real baddest bitch of Impulse is, to see who the baddest of them all is, to see who will win or become a two-time winner of Impulse. I guess you will have to tune in tomorrow to see who the first person will be voted out of the game and getting a first boot in All-Stars. Wah wah. Now, finally, the last thing I'm going to say to you all is Sean D is amazing. We love you. Mwah. Congratulations on second place. Luisito, congrats on first place. Just a little bit of awards while we're live. Host favorite for me, Casey can do one for herself. My host favorite always goes to Marvin when he plays my games. However, it's going to Mason tonight. Simply because I feel like Mason, I don't know. I just can't explain how robbed he is. Every time he plays T-Quester, he is literally the last juror every single time. Casey, do you have a favorite? I'm sure you do. No? Oh, hold on. Casey, I want you to come on here. Unmute, bestie.
Sorry, it wasn't letting me unmute. My favorite has to probably be Tammy.
Love that. Congrats, Tammy, on being Casey's favorite. That is a blessing. I'd say the player of the season, I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the ass for saying this, is definitely don't kill me. I think Marvin was the player of the season. He really played a really strong game. And had he have sat in the end and wasn't dragged when he was, I think he would have won. The villain of the season, I would say, is probably Jeffy, maybe, even though he got first-ish boot. Jeffy is just a villain because the way he acts when he gets voted out and when people come for him. When Marvin started coming for him, he literally called Marvin out to everyone, said that he didn't care, kept saying he was voting Marvin in the main chat. No one else really played a villainous game, in my opinion, other than Marvin and Jeffy, and I just feel like Jeffy takes the cake. He's always a villain in my games for some reason. I don't get it. The hero of the season goes to Mason. Saving Vinny when he knew Vinny had those 4 votes and was going home was literally so crazy, and it twisted the game up so much. I'd say for what else do I usually give out? Jesus Christ. Most underrated player of the season. I didn't think Tammy would do good. No offense, Tammy. This is a good award to get, by the way. Tammy, you really surprised me. I figured you'd get first through third boot. You really stayed strong this game. And then in season 3, what did you get, Jeffy?
I got villain, but season 2 I did Disney.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
also got
Okay.
player of the season though, season 3.
This is true. What's another award? Oh, the quietest player of the season, I would say, is CJ. The person I wish would have done more is CJ. I really want to see CJ play. However, I'm going to get to see him play in an upcoming game, so I'm not too worried. That's really all. So again, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, All Stars premieres, and someone leaves the game. Now, the person leaving could be a male or a female. The person leaving could be an all-star or not an all-star. I use that term loosely because we have our first boot in the game, just because last minute stuff. So yeah, but tomorrow, majority of people can make it, so we made the executive decision. Well, I made the executive decision that someone will be voted out tomorrow. With that being said, I hope you are all excited to enter the Impulse Casino, gamble all your money, and hopefully, maybe win Impulse All-Stars. For now, I am your host, and from outside the Impulse house, I am Julie Chin without the motherfucking Moonves.